What's up, deckheads? Welcome back to MTG with me. It's the Gainswalker. We're going to go ahead and keep rolling with some standard rank to see how far we can climb. I'm going to keep the adjustments we last left off with at the end of the last video and see if we get any progress with that. For those that are just joining, don't forget to like and subscribe. And this is what the deck looks like. 4-O's build, Forlorn's Escape, put Guardian of New Benalia in there, seeing if that's going to work because there's so much removal. Trying to make sure that we can just keep a board state through all of that. Illuminator, pretty solid staple. I don't think I'm moving that out. Adversary, pretty good as far as board state lifelink. Building up like the Power of Toughness, that's a really solid card. Even turn 2 when it's at its weakest, the 3/1 lifelink for 2 is pretty solid. Might take out Metropolis. We'll see. Maybe there's some better creatures I could put in there. I have 5 board wipes. One is Urza's Silex, the other 4 are Deep Hop. Professional Facebreaker, solid card. Those treasure tokens allow me to ramp up mana with first strike and regular strike damage with that double strike technique. That really helps me draw through the deck. If I have a bunch of treasure tokens and I top deck this, it allows me to get my hand back. And if I can draw Sarah Paragon, I can kind of replay all the stuff that I've lost early to mid game. Angel Fire Ignition's great pretty much on anything, building up those +1/+1 counters. Ryu, awesome card for a 4-drop, especially because the Warriors, they will get to swing twice, so it allows me to get that extra combat phase, just getting in that extra damage to try to win before late game, because we have almost no late game. I did put back in All Will Be One with Elspeth, so Elspeth is great. But if I play All Will Be One and then Elspeth, that's 8 damage plus whatever I swing on the board. If Ryu's on the board, that's 8 damage plus, that's almost 20 some damage right there. So that's basically my only late game, which is why it's a 1-of. We got Blast Zone, a little bit, not board wipe, but specific removal. Really hard to use those. So if you're new to the game, probably don't use those. Because you have to kind of know what your opponents are playing and what types of CMC to target with what decks you're looking at. Or you can just watch this and get some tips that way. Alright, let's jump right into it. Yee. Let's go. Lots of daily challenges to try to get. This is a keep, even though we don't have any non-creature spells. We've got all the land we need. We need 2 planes. Ideally, we want to see at least 3 lands. We've got 4 and 3 creatures at 2-drop. Definitely keep. Playing a planes, so I should expect probably lay down arms, sorcery speed, 1-drop. Exile creature with CMC less than the number of planes you control. Since they played Adversary, I was gonna play Adversary, but I will play Illuminator. Just to have that, well actually now that I have Benalia, we want to scry as soon as possible. And I could just discard a card, make it indestructible. So I think we'll do that, because that's something I recently put in the deck. We'll see if that works out. Now it does tap when you do that, so you want to be careful how you do that. So if I'm trying to block right now and they target it, that would be a way to get around of New Benalia, because I would have to tap it to make it indestructible, and you swing through. So that's one thing you could do. However, if I block first and then tap it down, then I'm fine. And I could pitch a land here, but I really want them, so I'll get rid of 1 Virtuoso. Remember, I can get those back with Paragon, so discarding them is it's not a terrible thing. That guy is a 2-drop. I'll need Blast Zone out soon. to do that. I already have one. Let's put out Adversary. Well, let's put out Adversary because it's got a higher power. So that'll help me beef up Guardian when she swings. Now, you can't enlist something that isn't that has summoning sickness, so it's got to be out for a full turn or have haste. Of course, then that doesn't apply. No attacks here. Can't beat that 3/3 right there, so there's no point. 4 planes, 4 cards in hand. My opponent is playing Elspeth. Looks like it's a soldier thing going on. Alright, 1/1 with lifelink. I don't imagine we'll see a swing here, but you could. It would make me have to discard. They've got a pretty solid board state. Looks like they passed. I am gonna see what's going on with the board state first. So I will enlist. And Elspeth encouraging the block. They're probably just going to block that 1/1. I'll do this first to kind of see my play. Lots of good stuff for us for that Illuminator hit. So, what is her ult here? Ult's at 6, so we got to get ready to do that next turn. So, we'll keep Angel Fire and keep Lauren's Escape. I think that's great. Deck's fine the way it is. 1/1, no need to make it indestructible, so we'll keep it that way and be happy that we got to see the deck the way it is. As long as this has 10 or more counters indestructible, so we're a little bit away from that. 4 or more, it's flying and vigilance, that'll be a little bit dangerous. I think we put this out because we've got so many 2-drops, we don't want to get rid of it that way. And you always want to show like you've got some open mana that you can do something with. 1 open planes right now is forecasting a lot. Elspeth Smite, 3 damage, exile it if it were to die. Lay down arms. There's lots of stuff that you could do. Lauren's Escape, the one that I use a lot. Shoot, and you know what? I could do Urza Silex just to clear it off, and then next turn run through with Illuminator, and have Lauren's Escape to keep it going for 2 turns. Because this needs to sacrifice 2 others and they have to pay 1, so they can't do that till next turn. Yeah, so we get hit pretty hard there. I think wiping the board is ideal here. That being said, we want to get our lifelink. I do obviously want to scry because that helps, but scrying 2 is basically scrying 1 at this point, so it's not imperative that I do that. Let's just see what they do. Okay. Well, I'll gain my life. That's totally fine. Now, I can't pull Elspeth. If I waited 1 more turn, I could, but I have to take advantage of this because my opponent's got a better board state than me. It only makes sense. I much prefer that, because I know Virtuoso is going to do some serious work next turn. They didn't even have a creature. We are golden. I'll tap my non-planes there. So I can do Angel Fire and Lauren's Escape. Perfect. Make sure we still have our planes open. Like I said, the game will ruin you with Blast Zone if you're not paying attention. And I'm going to discard whatever the other card is, even if it's a land. Oof. Elspeth. Because I have to keep it alive. I cannot risk the removal there. So Elspeth's gone, even though I want to keep that. Oh, that hurts. Alright, that's a 16-point swing. 8 damage to them. 8 lifelink for me. That's a really big swing in the game. And I'm pretty sure next turn I can win that if they don't play anything. And they didn't play anything last time, so they might not have anything to do. We shall see. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Free-to-play player. So all the stuff that I'm playing with, stuff I had to earn. Makes it a little bit more difficult. Do I still have my open planes? I do. Alright, they're going for the destroy. Lauren's Escape. They have another one. Oh, they don't. Alright, so that means it'll be 4, 5, 6, 7. So it'll be a 5/5 with Lauren's Escape. It'll be a 6/7. Actually, it might have already. No. We did the 4/8 last time. So I will discard Depop. It's 5/5. Oh no, they got another one. Oh. Alright, that hurts. That really hurts. I guess I'll discard the land. That really hurts. We could have won that right there. That was so close. Sarah Redeemer, great card. I don't have another mountain. So let's see if we can pull one. Could not. We'll get Facebreaker out, try to get that mountain, because if I can get all will be one out, those blast zones are basically going to be ping damage every single turn. Swing for 2 over the top, I'm at 23. That's okay, I kind of like that. And they used a lot of their removal. Hopefully they don't have more than that in their hand. That would be disgusting, but here we are. Was it more than 5? It wasn't. They have a lot of toxic to deal with, so I'll have to try to figure out how to get around that. Okay. They've got a lot of board state, but nothing that they can board wipe with, or nothing that they can block with. So I need to look for a board wipe. I'll hit with Facebreaker and Illuminator. I could also just hit with Illuminator and have something to hold back a little bit. I'll still get those 2. And then I've got a lot of ping damage I can spread out, try to get rid of those toxic tokens. Alright, let's see what we can do. I could also Lauren's Escape Illuminator and just try to scry and feed through. That's a tough call. Let's see if we can find an answer or a better board state, something. Did not. Alright, so if I just do Blast Zone tokens right now, I can do 1, 2, 3. I can do 3 damage to something, get rid of one of those toxics. Could put out Benalia. Block. Deal 1 damage. And make it indestructible and do like a scry thing. That might be better. We block some heavier damage. I think that's the play. Looks like they're going heavy on the tokens. Might be able to do something here. Swing with everything. Yep. That's spicy. Got 17. I'm not worried about the life loss right here as much as I am the toxic, because that's really close. But that is 18. That's basically lethal. So we will block 4/4. That's still lethal. 18. Block 1 here. That's 15, 16, 17. And I have no way to I think that's it. Just barely. Let's see. Let's see how close we are, at least. I'll scry and see what's going on. That wouldn't have helped us. And might as well. Any other combat tricks? Okay. That was a pretty close game. We were just a hair away. If they didn't have double removal for that Illuminator, would have been it. You got to go for it though. Sometimes, I mean, we had backup on it. One Angel Fire was going to give it indestructible, but we also had Lauren's Escape, and so you don't not make that move. That was a fun game. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is pretty good. Keep. All right. Let's see. Turn 1. Turn 2 we'll do Illuminator because I don't have a way to back it up, so I might as well throw it out there for now. Because if somehow I do draw Angel Fire, that'd be a great turn 3 play. Calyx, okay. Let's do Adversary, and then we have Lauren's Escape to back it up. It's probably going to be some sort of enchantment removal here is what I'm guessing. Still could have that with the 2 drops. Maybe like an Ossification. No, they're going with Audacity, really trying to beef up Calyx here. 7/5 Trample. When it hits me, he'll be able to copy Audacity. The audacity of this guy. So I double block and I'll make Virtuoso bigger. Just to get rid of Calyx while we still can. Because once that enchantment enters, he'll get another +1/+1 counter. And he'll be out of range from what I could do. 2 blocks. I'll discard a face breaker just to have that variety in the hand. Keep the land. So they'll copy Audacity, put it on Generous Visitor. Oh, doesn't it still stack? Oh, because the enchantment left at the same time. He wasn't able to target it. So that's pretty cool. That was a really good... I really think that deck is going to be Mythic easy. So if you're trying to find an easy way into Mythic, do Selesnya with the ossification, enchantment removal kind of stuff. I think that will really help you get there quickly. That's a whole bunch of rares and stuff that I don't have to craft, but that's a pretty solid deck. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash the like button. Do it. Alright, I think I got time for one more and then I gotta roll. We'll do one more. This kind of looks like a keep. In fact, I think I will, because Benalia, even with 2 lands, seems pretty good. Could play Virtuoso and just start scrying. Could work. We got another land, so Virtuoso turn 3 seems pretty strong. That's something that we'll definitely stick with. Opponent's playing Esper. Artifacts and enchantments, okay. So they're probably gonna delay the game and just try to go to that mid to late kind of situation. Probably gonna see a Sheldred in here, because any deck that's playing black usually has Sheldred. Lay down arms, exile target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of planes you control. This is technically a plains. If you look at it, it's not a basic land. It says it's a plains, an island, and a swamp. So they're doing that for 2. Totally counts. There's no point in tapping, because exile is not destroy. So if I discarded the card, it still would have been removed, which is not fun, but good for them. And we're going to hope to see some sort of removal again on their side. Nope, Sarah Paragon. Okay, very cool. While we don't have Angel Fire ready to go, because we don't have a mountain, I can play Illuminator and just swing with 1 and see what they do. If they block, good for us. If not, fine. Whoopsie. You gotta be careful with that. Double strike, very easy to hit 4. I will discard, I guess, Facebreaker, because I can't really use it right now. Lauren's Escape. It's not a mountain, but it is going to guarantee us protection for our board state, so, well, not guarantee, like we saw a couple videos ago, but it will help a lot. So we will keep that. We got rid of Sarah Paragon. They're down to 4 cards in hand. We have a better board state currently. Their graveyard is looking meh. Nothing too fancy there. Still 3 color Esper. So they're definitely doing Esper control here. Didn't do anything there. That's awesome. I like to see that. So we're just going to keep swinging in with our guys until... I mean, that's 6 damage, just 4 turn clock. So they got 2 open mana. We might see, I forget what it's called. Destroy Planeswalker or creature for 2 that happened to us. No, they went with a Bank Buster. If we draw a mountain here, we're just gonna run right up in there. Ah, didn't get it. We do have Sarah though. That'll help us a little bit. And we're just gonna keep running in there. First strike and regular combat damage, so there's nothing a 2/1 can do to stop that. Wedding Announcement. They're trying to build the board state up slowly. Now that's a very good card in the first 2 turns, because it allows you to draw if you attack with 2 or more. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. I would rather keep her alive, just to have playability. Looks like that's my opponent's target too. Like out of all of that, they would target her first. Move the planes to the bottom because I don't need it. So if I can keep her out, that'll likely be the target of my opponent again and again. That's it. That should do it. Go ahead and put that on the one that has the most. Discard Depop. And that should be game right there, I believe. 10. They double block. That's 8 damage over, plus the 4 around it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Kind of a short video today. I do gotta get rolling, but I will hopefully be able to post some more later today. So, stay tuned for that. I'll check and see if we get any packs or anything. I don't think we met any of the goals today, but also a fun game there. I think Guardian of New Benali was a good choice to put back in because it allows me to kind of hold the board state a little bit more. It'll probably help with mono red, even though I haven't really been having a problem with mono red. Yeah, we didn't get any packs. As always, watch these games, get those gains, and walk those planes until next time, deckheads. Keep it easy.